Hey everyone, welcome back guys, Excalibur here, and in this video I'll show you how to build a PVE lineup for altar fights and broken spaces. So, I didn't upload for some time because I'm still recovering. I'm really sick and yeah, it's really exhausting to record, especially with my setup, so I do it when I can. Alright, so let me show you what I use. This doesn't apply to all people because not all people have my same lineup, okay? So, for your main damage dealer, with its FQV, whether it's Starwing Jara, Alamak, Aspen, DTV, whatever it is, you need your main damage dealer to be in the backline. And yeah, basically you will set him up for attack crit. You need 3-to-1 split. What this does is it will give you more attack. That's why I go with the 3-to-1 split and Antler's Cane. So why? Because of the Blessing of the Wild. When the round ends, it will increase all damage dealt by the hero by 9%. And for the enables, I mean, you can try for your own, but that's what I'm using. Sometimes I use Control Purify, sometimes I use Shared Fate. It really depends. This one also, the Imprints, is a test and try. For me, I'm using crit damage and holy damage. And yeah, I'm using the core, he is divined, and everything is basically maxed out on the attack side on this hero because he will carry the fight with his attack. That's about your main damage dealer. Then you are going to need 3 support heroes that are non-transcendence. Is this like does this apply for everyone? No, this is for beginners. As a beginner, you already have Drake, you already have Heart Watcher, and you already have Olivia. So, these guys, I do build them a bit of aggressive. I don't know. It really depends on your taste, I guess. But, why Drake? Because he will just reduce the target 100% of armor, damage reduction, all damage reduction, block and dodge. Basically, his defense down when he just does it. The enemy team will take like tons of damage extra. He will just reduce their armor, he would reduce their damage reduction, all damage reduction, block and dodge. So the enemy team will take tons of damage. You can build Drake fast, you can build him like aggressive, but from my testing, building all heroes like with red enables gets better scores. I don't know, you can try for yourself. As for the artifact, really doesn't matter. If you have like another demon bell, yeah, it's good. If you don't, then yeah, I don't know, man. It really depends. The second hero we are going to use is Olivia. So we're going to use Olivia for the shrink. So where is it? Yes, here. So it will increase all damages that the shrunk target receives by 30% while reduces all the damages they deal by 50%. So when she shrinks an enemy, they will deal less damage and they will take more damage. Basically, that's it. That's a shrink. Building Olivia as well depends on your preference, I guess. You're just using like a regular setup on her, like speed HP, a demon bell for the energy feed, full gear, and yeah. Some people will argue that I should be using like speed enables. I don't really care, so I need every bit of damage I can get. And the last one is Heart Watcher. Like Olivia, she have the ability to reduce the damage by the enemy and increase your team's damage as well with the Watcher's mark or the Watcher mark. That's why we use Heart Watcher in the PVE and also in Star Expedition. So when she marks, the target inflicted with the mark will take extra 35% damage when attacked, and this is not stackable. So bear that with Freya's 30%, you already have like 65% of the enemy team, which is really amazing. This mark is not stackable, so yeah, she's awesome. I'm also using her with a demon bell. Yeah, I don't know, I just used whatever gear I have. And HP enables really depends on you. I just use everyone with red enables and control, and I have a second lineup for bosses with no control, so that's what I'm using. Alright, we talked about Drake, we talked about Olivia, and we talked about Heartwatcher. All these guys have already like full build guides for them discussing their abilities and how to use them, so I'm not going to just go like a full guide on these guys because I already did. Alright, so we also have two more support heroes. We are using Allura for that Abyssal Corruption. Again, we just want to reduce the enemy team's crit, attack, whatever status they have, and you want to increase your team's attack or damage or crit damage. So the Abyssal Corruption, basically, corrupted heroes deal 24% less crit damage and take 24 more crit damage, and she will also inflict bleed. Bleed, basically, it's the damage over time. By rounds going by, the enemy team is going to take more damage by each round going by. And if you are subliming, this is going to increase a few stats for her. But, yeah, what we care about really is the Abyssal Corruption. Yeah, that's all we care about in the PvE. Same goes for Freya. So the evolutionary factor, basically, it will enhance your team attack, I think. Yeah, and she will also inflict poison. So you can check this here. This is a poison one. The evolutionary factor, it will increase all allies damage reduction by 40% and control immunity by 35%. Yeah, it will increase attack, it will increase control immunity, damage reduction, and yeah, it will go to enhance your team's abilities, defensive and offensive stats with this awesome ability, which is the evolutionary factor. And as you can see, I already have this noble sublimed to get all what I can get, and also this one is sublimed. When an ally releases basic attacks or active skill, increases their all damage reduction by 12, attack by 12% for 3 rounds. This also is an amazing passive skill. That's why I already noble sublimed it. Yeah, so I'm using Snake because Snake he's good with Freya because Freya does poison. So you can use like, I don't know, man, you can use, yeah, it's Snake because he will deal tons of damage against 4 random enemies and poison them. Okay, and he will deal extra damage for these poison targets. That's why Jormungand or Snake is the best pet to use with Freya, because he's going to enhance her abilities with the poison. Is this like the best lineup? Of course not. This is my best lineup. Okay. You can try, but someone on my Discord server, I believe someone asked me how to do like a lineup that I can use in altar and PvE fights against bosses. So that's I hope this answers the question. You don't have to use Aspen. You can use Fairy Queen Vesa. You can use Starwing Jara, Elamak, DDV, whichever damage dealer you already have. Same setup applies if you want that extra bit of damage. And yeah, you need like 5 demon bells. I'm using 4 because I I only built 4. And yeah, for perfection, yeah, you need 5 demon bells for that energy feat for your main damage dealer, but yeah, doesn't really matter at this point. And yeah, so we're going to use the Antler Skein on your hero, so it will give him all damage dealt by rounds gone by. And you can use like a second lineup for full attack, no control effect. Basically, some bosses in the altar have control effect or crowd control. I don't know, man. I believe some of them do, but I just have like a second team like waiting. Yeah, it's not that much of a power jump, it's the same power exactly, but you get the idea. So main damage dealer, everyone is supporting and buffing this damage dealer, and this one here is just accumulating all damage dealt each round going by. These guys are for marks and damage reduction and damage increment. Same goes for Freya and Scarlet Queen and Laura. They are for attack increment, create damage increment, and this dude is just used for his defense down. Basically, he will reduce 100% armor damage reduction, all damage reduction, block and dodge on the enemy team, so they can take full damage from your main damage dealer. And that's it, guys. So I hope this one helps you, especially the beginners, because you don't know really what team to use, what kind of heroes to use. So if you have a Transcendence hero, even Eloise can replace Aspen in this lineup. I mean, any hero that you have in a house and he have like at least like 2-3 million attack, he can get you some good numbers. And yeah, that would be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, if you want any help, you can get me on Discord, and I'll be happy to help you with that. Without further ado, peace out.